Dancing the Quickstep, Apollo Anton Ono and his partner Julianne Hough.
There's no reason to believe she'd always be there. But if you don't put faith in what you believe in, it's getting you nowhere. Cause it hurts you never let go. Don't break down, just look up. Cause she's always there to remind you, just to remind you. Two hearts believing in just one mind. You know, two hearts believing in just one mind. Place in my heart. She knows, she knows, she knows. Yeah, she knows, she knows. No matter how far apart we are, she knows. I'm always right there beside her. Two hearts believing in just one mind, beating together till the end of time. You know it's two hearts believing in just one mind, living together till the end of time.
What a nice start. Really nice, guys. Okay, before we get to our first scores of the night, it is always a pleasure to introduce our talented music makers. Let's have a hand for our fabulous band. And, of course, our singers, under the baton of our musical director, Harold Wheeler. Nice work, guys. All right, let's see what... Uh-oh, I don't like that look on his face. Len?
Well, I'll tell you what I love about this season is that it is a proper test. We're seeing them all dance a ballroom and a Latin American dance before we decide who should stay, who should go.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, you're going to stay for weeks and weeks.
I misread that expression. Bruno?
This was so fresh and uplifting. It was a dancing tonic. That's what America needs. You've inspired every kid in the country to take this on and make it look cool, fresh, young, exciting. What more do you want?
All right, Carrie Ann and Abba.
They left me nothing to say. You are the surprise of the season to me because it's so not expected for you to be this good so early, and you have the least amount of training of everybody. I think you did great. What was good about it was your hold, your footwork. You guys were perfectly in sync, dancing right next to each other, never stepped on each other's toes. Fantastic. Watch the sliding, though. Okay. You're a little.
All right.
But they can slide.
I know, but he's a little. I'm just a little nervous. Just watch it. Just
What a
keep
nice
it in
start,
control.
guys.
Okay?
Good scores, probably. Go get them backstage there, if you would. You bet. Tomorrow night, one of our stars will face the first acts of the season. The chopping begins at the very start of our brand new results show at a new time, 9, 8 Central. They're all applauding back there. Samantha?
Thanks, Tom. Obviously, you're used to applause from your audiences at the Olympics. You're a 5-time Olympic medalist. So competition is something that's second nature to you. But how does this competition compare?
This is different. I mean, I'm used to competing in my sport where I don't have to show any facial expression and I can be serious and kind of, you know, just be in my own zone.
I can't imagine you not smiling.
Almost mean, you know, but like out here, I get to just relax. I mean, not relax. Obviously, my frame is like, you know, robotic-like, but it's, I'm just having a lot of fun. And
you know,
got a good teacher.
You do, and you know, she looks all sweet at just 18, but she was pretty tough on you in training this week. How does she compare to other coaches that you've had?
Different. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to take her seriously sometimes when she's yelling. But you know what? Every single time, you know, so we're outside the dance studio talking, and then all of a sudden she steps foot on the floor. And it's just like 180. All right, time to work, Apollo. Let's get this down.
All right. Well, you definitely seem to have it down with the judges' comments. Let's find out if you did with their scores.
All right.
Will the judges please reveal their scores? Carrie Ann Inaba,
8.
Len Goodman,
9.
Bruno Tognoli,
9. Well, some pretty high scores, a 26 out of 30. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
Very happy, very happy. You know, this dance for me was, as I said last week, I was going to have a lot of struggles and I had to overcome some technical issues, and that's what we just hammered on.
You definitely did. 26 out of 30 for Apollo and Julianne's Quickstep.